Who are you supporting today? Are you here? Who are you guys supporting? Who are you supporting? Tell me loudly. Who are these? Louder! Louder! Who are you supporting? Woo! Who are you supporting? Alright, thanks for coming out. I'll come across, I see yes, the buffaloes, the tigers, and the cobras. Are you ready to meet them? Alright, I'm going to check if they're ready. Are they ready to come? I see the first team. Alright, I see dancers. Welcome to Jamaica, welcome to our city. I'm going to introduce you to the 10 SAISA schools. So our first school, all the way from Jordan, the American Community School, the Scorpions! Okay. Athletes, student athletes, parents, teachers, honoured guests. We have some guests here today. Welcome to Colombo, welcome to OSC. As you may have noticed, it's hot. Sorry about that, we can't do anything about the heat, but you will adapt to it, but you will sweat it too. So on behalf of our whole community, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome you to SAISA Swimming. My name is Steve Turner, I'm the athletics director. I've been here for 14 years. And in those 14 years, we have never hosted SAISA Swimming in my 14 years. So this is the first thing and I'm excited. We've got all 10 SAISA schools. If you miss them, their banners are up there in the ceiling. Okay? The first time for a while, all 10 schools have been to the SAISA tournament, so we're excited. Visitors, you will double the size of our school over the next 3 days. We have almost as many visitors, if not more, than we actually have people at the school. So that's scary for us too. Okay? We spend a lot of time and money and effort upgrading our pool and buying new equipment. So I'd like to thank our board and our board members and our management team for supporting that and helping us to get this ready. Okay, that's me done. So we're going to call the captains. The captains, one to two from each team. Our head of school, Ms. Nell. Our assistant principals, Mr. Eagle and Mr. Kessler. And our special guest, Mr. Nadeem Rahim, to come and light the lamp, which is a traditional way of welcoming our guests. So, captains, come on up. like to introduce Richard and Ayana, our captains. They'll read it out, listen carefully to the words, and then repeat after them.
In the name of all competitors,
we promise that we shall take part in this SAISA swimming tournament.
with joy in sports and dignity in spirit,
respecting and abiding by the rules that govern it,
honoring our opponents, teammates, coaches, officials, hosts, and all those associated with the competition.
celebrating opportunities,
To create friendships, display athletic skills, and learn from our experiences.
competing in the true spirit of sportsmanship,
For the love of athletics and the honor of our teams.
All right, give a very round of applause. Thank you very much. Take your seats again. And go sit down, captains, join your teams. Welcome to everybody. Okay, it's time for some entertainment. So those are the formalities. I'd like to invite the primary dance group to come and perform a traditional Sri Lankan dance for us. Give a big round of applause. Okay, I'm going to introduce Ms. Sue, who is head of Gecko here, to talk to you a little bit about a service project that we're going to run throughout the tour.
Good morning, everybody. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Naveed Rahim, a proud triumphant Paralympian, national record holder, and the brand ambassador of the Colombo Friendly League Society, an organisation dedicated to empowering individuals with limb loss. Naveed began his journey swimming under guidance of Olympian Julian Bowling, and today he trains with Manoj Abhyasinha, supported by Priyanka Pierce, continuing his rise as one of Sri Lanka's most inspiring athletes. At just 20 years old, he has already represented Sri Lanka at the Paralympic Games in Paris in 2024. He placed 10th in the men's 400-metre freestyle and won bronze at the 2023 Asian Para Games in Hangzhou. Balancing his academic and sporting pursuits with equal excellence, Naveed continues to inspire youth and athletes around the world, proving that determination, discipline and heart can truly redefine what's possible. Please join me in welcoming Paralympian Naveed Rahim.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, respected coaches, teachers, parents, and most importantly, the young swimmers here today. It's a true pleasure and honor to be with you all. First of all, I want to thank the organizers for inviting me. Being here brings me back so many memories when I first started swimming. Nervous, excited, and full of dreams, just like many of you are today. When I first started swimming in Sri Lanka, I never imagined that one day I would have a chance to represent my life flag in a world stage as a Paralympian. My journey wasn't a straight or an easy one. It was filled with challenges, long training days, early mornings, and moments when I wondered if I really could make it. But each time I got into the water, I was reminded of one simple truth. The only way forward is through perseverance. Swimming taught me discipline, patience, and above all, resilience. As a para swimmer, I've had to learn to adapt and find strength in what makes me different. There were moments when people doubted what I could really achieve, but I learned that limitation exists only if you let it. When you believe in yourself, when you work with a heart and purpose, even the impossible start to feel within reach. One of the biggest moments in my life was qualifying for Paralympics in Paris. It wasn't just achieving a goal, it was a result of years of dedication, countless hours of training, and believing that representing Sri Lanka on the world stage was worth every single sacrifice. That experience taught me something I'll never forget. Hard work doesn't always guarantee success immediately, but it always lays the foundation for it. Training for me has always been both physical and mental. There are mornings when you woke up so tired, maybe even discouraged. But champions are not made on easy days. But champions they are made when you are pushed through those hard ones. I have spent countless hours in the pool, focusing on every stroke, every breath, every turn. That's where resilience is built, one step at a time. I have also learned that success isn't measured by its medal or records. It's about showing up, doing your best, and improving a little by each day. When I compete, I'm not just racing others. I'm racing the version of myself from yesterday. And thus, I want each of you to remember, your biggest competition is yourself. Swimming like life isn't always smooth. There will be races that you lose, days that you fail, and the moments that you question your path. But every setback is a lesson, an opportunity to grow stronger. I have faced disappointment too, but every time I have reminded myself the water doesn't care about your past. It gives you a fresh start every time you dive in. To the young swimmers here, enjoy every moment in the pool, learn from your coaches, respect your teammates, and believe in yourself when it's hard. The discipline and the focus that you develop in swimming will help you in every part of your life. Whether you go to become a professional athlete or you take another path. The lesson of perseverance and dedication will always stay with you. To the parents and coaches, thank you for supporting these young athletes. Your belief in them makes all the difference. Every word of encouragement, every morning ride to the training, every cheer from the stand, I know for a fact it matters more than you know. Thank you. Thank you for that, parents. And finally, let me leave you with one final message. In life, you don't always have to be the fastest or the strongest. But if you have heart, consistency, and belief, you will always be champion in and out of the pool. Thank you once again for having me here. I wish all the very best for all the swimmers. May you swim fast, dream big, and always compete in yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Naveed. It's really a privilege to welcome you to LSC. I'd just like to introduce Tarun. He's the leader of one of our service groups called Get Your Gear, and he's going to talk to you about special calls for this week.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Mr. Rahim, for an inspiring speech. I hope you all enjoyed the opening ceremony so far. My name is Tarun, and I'm a service leader for Get Your Gear, a student-funded initiative. Get Your Gear designs and sells overseas merchandise for our school community and visiting SAISA athletes like yourselves. This year, we are partnering with the incredible organization CFINS, or Colombo Friendly Need Society, which supports people who have experienced traumatic events and supports them with loss and supports them with limbs. Mr. Rahim is the leading beneficiary for CFINS, and we are pledging to donate all of our proceeds with the help of you. We are hoping to raise 1 million rupees. Around the venue, you will find QR codes that link directly to that page. No matter the contribution, any donation can make a difference. And if you'd like to purchase our merchandise, Get Your Gear is located in the classroom just nearby the swimming pool. We only accept Sri Lankan rupees, but money exchange is available at the office near the cafe. Thank you all for your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the days ahead.
Okay, so please support. It's a good cause. Thank you to Ms. Sue, Tarun, and Naveed for these brilliant words of wisdom. Okay, swam at the top level, so thank you very much for being here and giving those words of advice. advice. Okay? Alright, so we're going to invite our troupe to entertain you for the next couple of minutes, and then we're almost done. I'd like to introduce the Canadian dancers. Unbelievable. That's a traditional dance, and when visitors come, it's a tradition for people to perform for you. Okay, so thank you to them. Alright, we've got one more thing to do, and that's to let our head of school, Miss Nell, come and give some words of wisdom and send you on your way, and then we're at the pool. Welcome, Miss Nell.
Thank you, everybody. On behalf of the Overseas School of Colombo, I'm delighted to welcome all of our visiting athletes, coaches, parents, families. As Steve mentioned, everybody here at OSC has been working incredibly hard to make this tournament championship possible. A heartfelt thank you to Steve, to our wonderful, dedicated team, and to our amazing parents and community for bringing these plans to life. It's truly been a labour of love. Beyond the competition and the excitement, what makes this event so special is the chance for our students to come together, to connect, to celebrate, and to appreciate one another. Thank you so much for being part of this experience. It's a true honour and a joy to have you all here at OSC. Let the championship begin.